Hello, welcome back to episode 22 of our Geneforge playthrough. This episode we're going to explore this northern part of the prison, most likely to run into that Reaper turret, and if it's as powerful as the servant mine was talking about, holding cells 1 to 9 without neutralizing creature within. Okay, maybe there's a way to neutralize a creature, but if it's as powerful as the Oh, why did that door open? And also, why did you run backwards first? Ooh, a canister. Okay. Anyway, if it's as powerful as spectral flesh. Alright, we're going to battle blessing our team. Need the extra hit chance and extra power. And then there we go. Okay. So one thing else I was reading about, apparently in the first game, which is the one we're in, the number of canisters, 78 pounds, number of canisters you get doesn't really matter that much. It's only in later games that the number matters. So we're gonna go ahead and start picking up. Oh, our speed increased by 1. That's nice. We're going to start picking up every single canister we come across. Because it's nice to be as powerful as possible. In fact, that's one of those things where, like, it's a feel-bad thing to play a game where, you know, okay, so that's a submission turret, which means the Reaper turret is hidden back around the corner. If there is actually a Reaper turret. Thankfully, alright. Oh, there's Reaper Thorns. And Submission Thorns. Okay, wait. So there's no Reaper turret. It was a Submission turret? Now I'm confused. We got the Searing Orbs spell. Oh, our speed didn't go up. We got the spell. The speed spell, which is like a haste spell. Alright. So we've now fully explored this prison. The next thing we're going to do is come over here. Where did we drop all those living tools? I know we dropped some somewhere. Maybe we dropped them up by this guy's door. Probably not. How many are we carrying on us? 5. And this needed 20. I'm sure we had a bunch of tools around here. Do we take them all back to Pentil East? Alright. Let's go see. I know we had a bunch we were carrying around. Maybe I'm just missing the visual for them somewhere. Oh, there they are. There's one. Where did we leave the rest of them? Discipline wand? How did I miss that before? Oh, probably because I was fighting that, yeah, we're now encumbered. That shade in here. That would have been nice to have. It's like, oh, really powerful opponent. really powerful weapon. But we completely missed it somehow. Alright. Yeah, where did we set down all of those... Oops. All of those tools? Didn't put them in here. Oh, we should probably pick up, like, any junk and cloaks and whatnot and sell them to the little tinker servile. Name starts with a B, but otherwise I've forgotten. Yeah, there's nothing here. Let's come down here and see if I left something down to the south. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, let's see if he has anything else to say. That's all for now, thanks. So no further speech options for him. And we can't go out this door. Okay. I know we left some tools around here, but how do we see if we can get into this guy's shop in the back? Did he have any quests for us? No. Okay. Did we leave them over by... Oh, that's where we left them. We left them over here. Alright. Feel kind of silly. We have 18. Alright. We're gonna go pick up some more that we left here in Pentil. Oh, we took them all... Right. We took them all back to Elra's Keep, didn't we? And dropped them off here. Uh-huh, we did. Okay, so we have a pile of them. So we'll just come back over here and see if we can get to the back of this guy's place. He said everything he had was ours. Anything lying around the shop, but maybe he doesn't want us to go in the back. Maybe the back has a Reaper turret. Like to trade. Yeah, we're gonna sell you some javelins. You look like you could use some javelins. Venom thorns. Yep, don't want those. We don't want the fiery wand. This is just the firebolt spell, but we already have that. We want to hang on to that. I think that's all we want to sell him for now. Oh, we meant to drop off this spore baton. Alright, so we probably need to use like 18 of these. 1, 2. You know what? You guys move over here. You step around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wonder if you use the unlock spell 20 times. I don't think that will work. 11, 12. Holy crap. 13. There better be something really good behind this door. I probably should have done a quick save before I started doing this. 3, 2, and then... So we only used 18. Alright. What does he have on the table? Thorn and a venom baton. Oh my goodness. Okay, some more submission thorns. He has reapers in his box. How do you get acid? Venom. You know what, we're just gonna, I forgot, we pick these up and sell them to him immediately. Regular thorns. So this is actually not really worth it for us. Because we're not using the batons. But we are just gonna, deal with consequences. and sell him back this stuff. Yeah, a bit disappointed in what was back there. Lesson learned, lesson learned. Oh, you know what? We can just pick up the regular thorns. Pick up the acid baton and some more submission thorns. And sell him more of his own equipment. Which I think is pretty silly, but, you know. Alright. Alright. I guess that's 100% of this area is explored. We can now try and go here and see where, how much further east we can get. I had forgotten that we had moved all of our, oh wait, we were carrying 85 pounds. So we'll go ahead and hit that next section thing, but we're going to go back and drop off. Oh, and we left a bunch of more equipment over here that we can sell off. Alright. So we'll hit this. It's quiet marshes, but we're going to drop back into Pentil. Oh. And then we explore the wooded valley north of Pentil first. So, to trade with you. Sell thorn baton. Sell these thorns. We will go drop off some more of our stuff here. I don't think we'll need either of these anymore. We'll hold on to this one because it's only 1 pound and it's got 11 charges. We probably should just sell the other one, but bit of a hoarder in this game. 5, drop there. All right, and we have 4 shaper records. We're making a lot of extra trips. All right, come over here. Drop these shaper records off to learned Dana. There we go. A few coins for experience. Now we could see about opening up this room, which is probably like the guards. What happens if we do this? Oh, 2 week. Okay. Still 5. Interesting. You know what? Quick save. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then, so we've got it strong enough to get through 2. Oh, they have a canister in here for us. Create roamer went up by 1. Alright. And it's not stealing if we take this equipment, which is interesting. Let's sell them back. Oh, instead of belt was hiding that I couldn't see. Alright. Come walk over here. Come walk over here. Oh, we could have gotten a free shield, or semi-free shield, because... And acid thorns and armor. Okay. So, I mean, I figured the room was closer to a martial skills user room than a magic skill user room. Alright, that one we found there makes up for all of the, what's it called? for the one that we accidentally sold. We can come in here. And we can check and see. Oh. You just walk right in there. We got leadership up by 1. Interesting. Okay. Check that. I would like to learn. Okay, only share knowledge with the obeyers. I was aware of this, but I was seeing if our leadership being increased, we could just 7. Okay, we're just gonna like crack open all the doors, all the obeyers' doors in this episode. I was planning on exploring east, but now I'm like, you know, I have the lockpicks. I'm just gonna open some doors. There's probably some doors in the future I'll need to open, but alright, we only need those. We're down to 77 pounds after selling off all of our stuff and using all of our. Alright, let's go in here from this direction and go see what the leader of Pentil is hiding in his back room. Alright, need 7, which means we only really need 5. You know, we're going to try the unlock spell. 1, 2. Here, move over here so I can actually see. 3, 4. Alright, will it unlock at 3? Nope. 1 more. There we go. Alright, what you got hidden back here, buckaroo? Ooh, knowledge. This book contains many notes on battle techniques, wisdom accumulated by generations of Serviles here over the last century or 2. Since Serviles are not usually trained to fight, they had to figure it all out on their own, and they wrote what they learned down here. Though it is the knowledge of Serviles, your relative lack of combat training, makes what they have learned very interesting. You read what they have written here carefully and with interest. Your melee weapon skill improves. Nice. This book is Rydel's journal. He has led the Serviles here for almost 20 years, and he has kept a careful journal of his actions, filling page after page in tiny, neat script. Rydel is quite focused, clever, and ruthless. You read of his years of work undermining the efforts of Vikiri and Kazg and playing the 2 settlements against each other. His determination to crush all Serviles who question the Shapers is total. One entry from not long before you landed on Tushao catches your eye. Why do they leave us here? Why do they test us so? Why won't they return? My people suffer, and I suffer. Year after year, death after death. Natalie has lost her bondage, and she asked me why the Shapers allowed her pain. What am I to say? I will follow them and do their will, whatever it is, until I die. But alone here, I can dare to wish. I wish a Shaper would come here and tell me I did well. So we could, gives us some insight into him. Dealing with the artifacts on this island has severely taxed the intelligence of the Serviles. They needed to use the things the Shapers left behind to survive, but they had little idea how the things worked. Since you, to be honest, don't know much about the items here yourself, the things they have learned about everything from locks to traps to mines is very useful to you. Your mechanic skill improves. Nice. About our shaping skill. Oh, this is leader to Lydel's room. We're going to steal his boots. We're taking your boots and your sword. Good luck when you get attacked. Ooh, carnelian gloves. Alright, so this is going to be 3 pounds of armor plus 5. This is plus 1 to battle and mental magic, but armor only plus 1 and weight 1 pound. We are using battle blessing, so I think we are going to go ahead and use those even though it drops our armor. And we'll sell off our steel gloves. Battle and mental magic. You know, let's just see. We may have already told him that he did a good job, but it's very interesting to learn all these notes from, and it's another little sort of, the higher mechanic skills sort of like boost up use the tools and get the extra skill points. That is a nice feature of the game. Alright, I'm gonna trade with you, sell you back some steel gloves. Here's your leader's sword. Don't tell him you got it from us. Alright, there we go. We're gonna pop back over to what's it called? The Awakened to LRS Keep to grab a few more living tools since we kind of used up a bunch of ours. We want to keep around maybe 7, so we'll put 15 back down on the ground and come back for them if we need them. And then we'll head over here to the quiet marshes, which are hopefully actually quiet. Alright, you enter a marshy fen. Sickly plants grow from the wet earth. The smell of decay rises from the thick peat. Ahead in the distance, you can see a flock of rogue creations. A group of roamers scuttles around underneath a vlish. Seems to be controlling them. They move slowly along behind it. They don't seem too interested in you. One roamer snarls at you, and then they start to move away. They don't want to attack you now, but if you get too close to them, they may change their minds. Alright, oops. As you walk through the marsh, you suddenly feel very woozy. You stumble and fall to your knees, retching. The sickness is overwhelming, but fortunately it doesn't last long. As you rest here on your hands and knees, you notice something. It's hard to tell in the sunlight, so you look closer. Yes, you're sure of it. Your skin is glowing slightly. You inspect yourself more carefully. Your muscles are moving under your skin very slightly of their own accord, as if they are carefully rearranging themselves. Your skin is different. It's smoother and stronger, and it's warmer to the touch. And your thoughts are different too. They're stronger, more confident. And when you look at the crude creations around you, you're quicker to see how small and flawed and disgusting they are. It is strange and subtle, but unmistakable. You are being changed, improved, rewritten, and you strongly suspect the augmentation canisters you discovered on this island may have something to do with it. Alright, so these are hostile. If we continue walking towards them, they will probably attack. But maybe we can just walk around them. They're all following the vlish around. Let's pick up these thorns. Alright, they are kind of moving on their way. Alright, so he went that way. We'll go this way. We'll just open up this passage to the Crystal Burrow. Alright, we're not going in there just yet because we're trying to head east to the town. We've walked past the vlish. Are there more vlish around? We probably end up killing... Yeah, there's another vlish with another bunch of roamers. Probably end up coming back and killing them. Just to, because we want to explore all these areas. But in the meantime... Oh, we can just pass through once we figure out how to walk. The Kazg Plains. Alright, that's not the outpost we're looking for. We would want to be finding probably on the southern coast. So the outpost we're looking for is probably here, down here by this little dock. Guess we'll see. Alright, some broken statues. Alright, you stare out at the plains north of the city of Kazg. It is a bleak sight. The land is dead, it is dried up, and you see nothing but a wide expanse of dusty, barren land and dying plants. This can't be a natural effect, though you can't be sure whether the shapers are responsible or someone else. However, the Serviles here have been very industrious. To the north by the river, the Serviles have made crude irrigation ditches, and they are growing crops and dirt dragged in from other more fertile areas. The Serviles here must not be fond of your kind. There were several statues of shapers lining this road. The creations here have taken great pains to destroy them. Alright, so they worked very hard to destroy the statues. Let's just start exploring around. Alright, we've got some tools, some building blocks. Anybody live over here? go. Anybody home? No. You have some stolen vegetables. 81 pounds. Oops. We probably want to just drop that robe then. Wait a minute. 76. Meet one of the guards of the north gate of Kazg. He looks like an experienced warrior, and his face has the cold, calm expression you've seen many times on the more experienced guardians. He nods to you, clearly unimpressed, and begins to speak to you in a business-like manner. Shaper, I have been sent to greet you when you approach. You are at the outskirts of Kazg. Fair warning, your safety here is not guaranteed. Will I be attacked if I entered Kazg? Yes, the guards there are eager to meet you in battle. I doubt I could control them if they get a chance to actually fight and slay a Shaper. Why do they hate me? I do not have the time to recite the whole list of crimes your people have committed against ours. All my warriors want is a chance for fair justice. How do I enter without having to fight? I would need to escort you into town myself, but first I need to believe that it is worth it. I do not want one of your kind in my home, no matter what Norel says. Norel, who is that? Norel is our leader. She rules the Takers. She says that there is a certain Shaper she wishes to see, but she said nothing about how to identify him or her. I don't think any Shapers can be trusted, so I will not help you pass. Shouldn't you obey your orders? I am not a servant. You Shapers want us all to be servants. To you or to each other, no. I am here and she is not. I will not help you pass. It is wise to leave. If you do not, you will be slain. Another question. You must know little about the Takers to ask such a foolish question. We are independent from you, and we will stay so, or die. Alright, so, if you want me dead, don't you think the best way to bring that about would be to take me to your leader? I won't die out here. He stopped, surprised. This clearly hadn't occurred to him. That is true. I do not think I can kill you. Norel, however, definitely could. Follow me, Shaper. I will lead you to the gate. Watch yourself, though. The slightest theft, slightest crime, and we will swarm you. Alright, yeah, so we definitely don't want, to get caught stealing their stuff. Unless we want to fight a town full of 95 health Serviles. He might... Yeah, 97 health. Oh, yeah, they don't like me. Alright. So I guess I can go in here now. Alright, so we're in the town of Kazg. Alright, friendly. Alright, you step into the city of Kazg for the first time. When the Serviles here see you, the response is immediate. Shouts of alarm are raised, weapons are drawn, farmers and children run for safety. You raise your hands in a ready pose, prepared to defend yourself. However, before anyone ends up dead, a large Servile in a steel breastplate runs between you and your assailants. Wait, he shouts. By the orders of Norel, until Shaper commit crime against us, the Shaper is not attacked. No blades, no threats. The Shaper has business with us and is not yet foe. Go back to business. The words have the desired effect. As the Servile slouch back to their business, casting dark looks back at you, the armed Servile approaches. I echo blade. You no friend to me, but we may have business. Norel waits in Center Hall. Go to her. You be full of peace here. One step wrong or crime, and we fall on you. We have no love of Shapers, only business, if need be. Echo turns and walks back to the massive stone hall in the center of the keep. Alright, so we gotta be on our best behavior here. From here, you are able to get a good look at Kazg. Though it is as barren and dusty as the rest of this area, it is still a massive and impressive fortress. This must have been the administrative center for the Shaper facility when it was active. From here, all of the orders and directives which govern this colony emerged. Most likely, the decision to abandon Susha Island came out of here too. This may be your best chance to obtain clues about what happened here and why this island was barred. I mean, we kind of already know why it was barred. Farmer Pula. Can we talk to Pula? The Servile is walking around, trowel in hand, looking at the crops that are growing here. It looks like they have torn up most of the flagstones to make room for plants. Maybe the dirt in here is better. Hello, Shaper. I am Pula. I am a humble farmer. She's nowhere near as hostile as most of the Serviles here. What are you growing things inside this fort? The dirt around Kazg has died. We bring in dirt of our own, living dirt. We bring most in here where it can be protected and watched. What can you tell me? Kazg is a large place, full of many twists and turns and interesting things. There are many takers here who have many beliefs. Right, what do you think of the takers? I think they want a war with Shapers, a great bloody war. I think they might do good, but there are influences against it. I think Shaper should beware. I think in some ways takers are wise, but some go too far. Such as, if you go out through Eastgate and go north, you will find a small sect of takers who have a passion for death of Shapers beyond anything I imagine. If you go near them, they just kill you. They hate Norel for thinking we can deal with some Shapers. Their hate goes to madness. Alright, another question. Alright, Kazg, what are the twists and turns which might interest me? Well, there is a tower in southwest corner of fort. It is guarded, but careful ones can slip past patrol. It is chambers of learned Toivo, and I know he has valuable notes back there. Why are you helping me? I only want freedom. I not know how I want it, but I know we are not going the right way. Now I must return to my work. Okay. So she wants to help us because she thinks that the leadership... I bet everything in here is not yours, don't take. It's a bunch of empty pots. That's interesting. Yeah, not yours, don't steal. Not yours, don't steal. A couple things of vegetables. Where was the central hallway? Alright, this is a small hall where Shapers can make creations sat and used for many years. There's some trash. Oh, an essence pot. Okay. A little bit of equipment that's not marked for stealing or not stealing. Wait a minute. They have essence pools? Why would they have those? Ooh, there's mines. Interesting. Okay, let's not go back here and get blown up. We're just going to explore the town a little bit, and we will probably... compost and trash. Well, just in case. We'll walk around in the room. Yep. You never know what you can find in the trash sometimes. Okay, nothing in the trash. Alright, we've got a big... Oh. This merchant has a lot of Shaper records. Alright, this is one of Kag's merchants. Sorry, looks like he used to be host to a thriving trade. No longer. The merchant looks thin, hungry, and desperate for more business. Ah, the Shaper. This is my humble shop. The merchant is hungry for business. She isn't sure whether she should deal with you. It's business. Trying times for us all, so we do not trade with other Serviles. But it is for greater good, I assure you. She doesn't look like she believes it. Why don't you deal with the other towns? Been made clear that they are actually enemies and that the takers have new allies now. That is what I know, and I do not like talk of it. It's not me to question great wisdom of Norel. Alright, I would like to trade with you. Expensive, so not as bad as... what's it called? Ooh, we could get Shaper records at 21 each. And we can get icy crystals at 14. That's not bad. Might come back. Might come back. Alright, there's another merchant. Same things. I would like to trade with you. Very expensive food. Food shops don't ever seem to have... Alright. Shielding spores. Ivory band. Interesting. And I'm looking for data. So he's got living tools switching. They have Reapers too. Interesting. They have a submission baton for 504. Okay, so the Reapers aren't quite as rare as we were made to believe. Yeah, town full of warriors. Yeah, how do you have Reapers? A farmer? Small weary Servile must be a farmer. He's covered with dirt and he's carrying a sack of seed and some heavy tools. Who's in charge here? Norella is there. She is our leader taker. She tells me, how's your farming going? Farming bad. Farming always bad. We live here as long as we remember in Kazg, in this dusty, dirty place, where the land dies a little more each year, getting more hungry, getting more weak. As he speaks, he stares at the ground. Shapers leave us like this, and now you return and want us to obey. We not ask for freedom, like weak awakened. We take our freedom. We take it from you. Alright. So that farmer's like, we've had it with you. Some gauntlets. Yeah, we don't want to steal, because we're likely to get spotted by some guard. Yeah, some javelins. Cups and mugs. It's like, who's gonna be able to tell? Oh. Another small farmer. Alright, same voice lines. Yeah, we're not gonna take your stuff. Don't. Guard runs up to you, weapon drawn. Huh, you're not supposed to be here. This is private tower. Alright, I'll head back right away. Alright, so we have high enough leadership we could lie, but we're gonna go talk to the leader first. But now we know where the tower is. Alright, we'll explore. We'll come down. Wait, is this the main hall? Alright, so this is the main hall here. There we go. There's Echo Blade. We'll talk to him after we talk to main leader. Okay, just, you know, just like a billion servile warriors hidden to each side. It's an art gallery. It's filled with sort of abstract sculptures beloved by the Shapers. Serviles have not yet destroyed them. Can we interact with any of them? No. Okay. Interesting. And how many... Oops. Hooten. Servile can barely keep himself upright, but then, when he sees you, he stands to attention. He looks hungry, and he has been badly beaten. Shaper, at last. I am Hooten. I am an Obear. At last you have come. You've been imprisoned here. I was sent by Rydell. I am supposed to watch what the takers here are doing. I was found out. Now, though, I can give my information to you. You will surely help us against the evil takers. What do you want me to know? Takers here. They deal with the outsider humans. They are called the Sholai. You must tell Rydell. You must warn him. Tell him. Who's the leaders of these humans? All I know is his name. They are led by one called Trashkop. He was their leader when they came here from over the sea, and he leads them now. He lives in the tunnels to the north. The outsiders one. There's something called the Geneforge. I don't know what it is or what it does, but I know it is here, and the takers and the Sholai seem to think it holds the key to everything. I tried to talk to the Rebel Sholai, but I could not reach them. Rebel Sholai? There's some of the Sholai. They are hiding in a cave to the east, outside the outskirts of Kazg. The takers trapped them in a cave. Find them, reach them, talk to them. He chokes. They know things, valuable things, I'm sure of it. You're very ill. How can I help you? Please, Shaper, do not. Soon the takers will haul me out, and they will kill me. And I will show them how a Servile should die, in the true belief of the true will of the Shapers. If one Servile must die to forward the will of your kind, that is a small price to pay. I will not eat, and I will not escape. Alright, we are Shapers approve of your obedience. Alright, thank you, Shaper. You're kind to come for me in my time. Okay, so, we get 200 experience for talking to... Who else is in prison? Oh. They didn't make it. Just have shackles. Okay, and sticks, because they were beating them. Of course. Alright, so this is Norald, leader of the Takers. And we will talk to him in the next episode. But we've learned a lot of interesting things. We've learned that there's a fraction in the outsiders, the Sholai, and there are people who are rebelling against the Trashkov leader. And we've also learned that we need to sneak into this tower past the guard, maybe even just to lie, to get some useful information. And there's a lot more of the map to explore. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.